So today I'm going to talk about how I got interested in learning English and how English has changed my life. I think interest is definitely your best teacher. I know that I've said it before in many other videos as well, and it's kind of become my cliche now, but it's true. I became passionate about learning English because I started watching a lot of American movies, a lot of Lindsay Lohan and Tom Cruise's movies. Actually, when I was about 14 or 15 years old, I wasn't so into learning foreign languages. My biggest passion at the time was basketball, right? I used to play basketball almost every weekend with my classmates, and I also watched quite a lot of N1 mixtapes and basketball programs on TV, and I bought a lot of magazines. But basketball or the NBA kind of introduced me to English, you know? I started saying a lot of the NBA players' names, like Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and all these names. And I just found it really interesting to sort of imitate a lot of these sports commentators' speeches and things like that, right? That kind of introduced me to English somehow.
Turns, little jump hook, won't go. James comes. Kobe Bryant gives the Lakers the lead.
I was actually a huge fan of Michael Jackson when I was 16 years old because I was really mesmerized by his moonwalk, by, all these crazy dance moves. So I actually went to Shanghai during the summer vacation and participated in some sort of fan gathering or something, and I met a lot of people over there. There were actually quite a lot of foreigners, and I was able to talk to them about Michael Jackson and things like that. And in 2010, I was able to go to the Shanghai World Expo and visit a bunch of pavilions of different countries. And that really sparked my interest in learning more about these cultures. And one of the pavilions that left a really deep impression on me was actually the Spain pavilion, because I got to see like the flamenco dance, and there were a lot of images of La Corrida de Toros, bullfight. And I was really fascinated by all these things that I was saying. And it just kind of dawned on me that the world is really big and I really need to get out and discover more of the world. And then, obviously I had the opportunity to also study abroad in the UK, and I went to America as an exchange student, and I also got the opportunity to live in Cuba, which is completely different from the previous two countries that I lived in. And I also got the opportunity to travel to some other countries in Europe, and I majored in Spanish as well at university. Cuando empecé a aprender español a los 19 o 20 años, I also worked as an interpreter for a few months, interpreting for some Chinese companies in Latin America, and I was also sent to the Middle East, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, and Oman, and I got to experience the lifestyle over there. So English has definitely changed my life in many different ways, and I think I definitely wouldn't be in the place where I am today without learning English, and I definitely wouldn't have started learning Spanish if I hadn't learned English when I was a teenager, right? And it's like once I started this journey and once I got better and better at it, I just can't stop anymore. So after I graduated from university, I even started learning French. So I've definitely benefited a lot from the decision of learning English, right? Like one of the things that I said in a previous video, if you're born in one place and grew up in one place and get married in one place and then die in one place, your life is inside of a small box, right? So I think it's very important for us to go out there and explore more of the world. Even though there are a lot of people who don't really have the opportunity to go abroad and explore the world, you can always read books and make use of the internet to watch videos and all kinds of movies, right? And enrich your life in many different ways, right? Learning English has definitely been a life-changing decision for me. Because of this decision, I was able to start on the journey of learning Spanish, and because of this decision, I was able to discover the world and learn so much about the world, and I've definitely benefited a lot throughout this process. So now I have a question for you guys. How has learning a foreign language changed your life, and how has it been beneficial to your life? Let's make this place a community where we can share each other's stories and life-changing decisions and philosophies, okay?